So we've talked a little bit about the schedule and, with it being released. Deshaun Watson on his QB Unplugged podcast with Quincy Carrier, his quarterback coach, talked about how he views it and what he does when the schedule gets released.
For me personally, I break down, okay, these are the teams where we're playing at, the environments we're going to be in, and then the type of coordinators I'm going to be going against. And like, yeah, you get the schedule. You see the primetime games for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely number one. So if I had to rewind back, I say primetime games. All right, cool. Who the primetime game? How many Thursday nights, Sunday nights, Friday, Monday nights we got? And
Mm-hmm.
then okay, who got the Christmas game? All right, who got the Thanksgiving game? You look at the holiday games, and then you kind of fill in of what I was just saying. Like, all right, boom, you got the opener. All right, who's the? Then you start really kind of get into the books and the studies of it. Now it's like, all right, what coordinators we're going against? Like for us, we have the whole NFC East in our
Mm-hmm.
first, I think, 5 games, our first 6 games. So they're off our schedule,
You did.
halfway,
Yeah.
not even halfway through. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of break that up too. The different comment. Do we have to travel West Coast? Do we have to, or is it all right? Cool. Is it 3 games back to back where we on the road and 3 games at home? Okay, that's a big difference too. Okay, we got a Thursday night game, I think late in the year, and then we got a Monday night game. So like we get a extended break, so we get that whole weekend, a whole another week, and an extra day. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a good time for the team to be able to rest, and plan out. Okay, cool. Around this time, like this is what I need to get done.
And Mary Kay, it makes sense. They're trying to figure out what portion of the schedule is going to put stress on the player's body with short work weeks. So I guess that makes sense with what he's saying.
It does make plenty of sense with what he's saying, but I think the key is when I look at that last 7 games of the season, it is absolutely brutal. 4 division games, the Kansas City Chiefs coming to town, 4 games in prime time in those last 7, which the intensity is always higher for those prime time games. And then you do have some issues with the shorter weeks and the Thursday night games. So I think it's going to be really tough. They're going to have to be very mentally tough to get through that grueling stretch, and they're going to have to be very, very healthy to get through that.
Yeah, and everybody in the AFC North, the reason they put all those games at the end, they expect the AFC North to be what it's been the last couple of years. It's going to be a dogfight, and it's going to take place in the national spotlight because the NFL has so many of those games in prime time.